Have you ever wondered why most Nigerians overseas tend to do extremely well, career-wise and academically speaking? Every Nigerian student overseas is either studying computer science, law, medicine, engineering, or one heavy course or the other. Of course, that is not coincidental. This reflects, that deep hunger and hard work among Nigerians with appreciation to education. To understand why this is like this, let's make it just a very little comparison between Nigerian educational system and that of America. In Nigeria, you have just one single chance per year to get into school, but here in America, you have three. In Nigeria, you have to worry if you meet up with merit list, but in America, you have the opportunity to study whatsoever course you want. In Nigeria, you're worrying about strike. How long am I going to spend in school? But in America, you are certain when you're finishing school. In Nigeria, you're actually worried about your professors or the lecturers who, one way or the other, tend to derive joy in your failure. But here in America, you're working with professors whose single duty is to see you succeed. In Nigeria, you're struggling with electricity and trying to study. You have to deal with heat, you have to deal with mosquitoes and all of that. But in America, you have light 24/7. You have unlimited data to source the internet and do whatever you want. Yes, I agree with the fact that here in America, the workload is extremely heavy. From the beginning of the semester to the very end, you are struggling with something, trying to beat deadline, trying to get done with homeworks, projects that will take your life and all of that. Very stressful. It's very stressful that way because your exams, your tests and everything is being divided into different segments, which means you can afford to fail one or two, but still succeed overall in a class. Provided you play your part, failure is almost not that possible. But in Nigeria, it's more like every single thing depends on your final exams. Once you mess it up, that's the end. In as much as this comparison is not even necessary at all, because it's not more of which is more difficult, Nigerian educational system or that of America. It's a question of chances and opportunities. Here in America, what you're actually being given is tools to succeed. What Nigerian gives you, it's more of resilience. So imagine someone coming from Nigeria that already has that resilience, that already has that culture of hard work. Then you come to a system that works, that gives you the resources and the tools you need to succeed. There is no way you won't succeed. You see, what they call hardship and suffering here in America is the bare minimum people face in Nigeria. The bare minimum. So trying to wonder why most Nigerians overseas succeed, or they are almost certain to do so well, you just don't have to stress no more. It's not like those of them over here in America are working way harder than you back home. No, they are not. They are not smarter than you. They're just not. It's just that the system over here allows them to succeed. But the system back home in Nigeria, it's more like, it's almost designed for you to fail. It's almost against your success. Let's just put it that way. So in summary, you are not lazy. You are not lazy. You are not taking your life for granted. You are just in the wrong environment. You are just simply in the wrong environment that doesn't support growth.